Hello everyone, and welcome to What's New with Anastasia. It's a weekly show where I highlight new and noteworthy listings in Chicago and explain why I chose them. I'm your host, Anastasia Korinchevska, and I'm a real estate broker with Vesta Preferred Realty, showing new listings to my buyers every day. And before we start, I'd like to mention that we are filming on December 22nd, 2 days before Christmas, and if there is a week in a year where you have the least new things hitting the market, this would be it. This would be right now. Most of the things I will be featuring today will be on private market. If you don't know what private market is, you can reference to one of the previous episodes I did. I think it was episode 2, where I go in length about what it is and how private listings are different from regular listings. For the first listing today, I'd like to highlight this cute little one bedroom at 450 West Briar Place. It's listed at $180, $179 to be precise, $1,000. And it's in Lakeview East, right south of Belmont, east of Broadway. It's a phenomenal location. You have your restaurant options, your shops option, your bar options. It's really easy to commute from because you have red, brown, and purple lines, as well as every bus that runs down Lakeshore and down Sheridan. So it's just so commutable, so convenient. And this is the reason why I wanted to highlight this, because at $179,000, with an HOA that ranges somewhere between $300 and $350 per month, you are in that very sweet, affordable position. So what makes this condo that is in such a nice shape, like it has an updated kitchen, it has remodeled bathroom, it has good natural light, you are not obstructed by any buildings that are in front of you, and it has a private balcony. Why is it so cheap? Well, it's really fucking small. Okay, anytime when something is marketed as a junior one bedroom, you kind of have to take a hint from there. In this specific case, there is no floor plan, there is no square footage listed, although I'll tell you it's about 500 square feet. You can tell by the bedroom size. Like, there is no room to go around the bed. So just take that with a grain of salt. I still think that it's a great opportunity if you don't have a lot of stuff, if you don't need a lot of space. This building is pretty unique for Lakeview East because it does allow you to install in-unit laundry, which is not a common thing in the area. So it still is a good opportunity if you don't need a lot of space. You cannot rent it out, sadly, because it is at the rental cap, but overall, still worth considering. Now on to the next listing. This one is in one of my favorite locations in the city. You are on the edge of Wicker and Bucktown, right by Milwaukee Corridor, by 606 Trail, walk-in distance to Damon Blue Line. It's so easy to get on the highway too in case you need to commute to suburbs or if you're just generally a driver in the city. And it's currently listed at $399K. Will get listed sometime after the holidays if I were to guess. And it's a 1-bed, 2-bath, timber loft. It is pretty rare to have a 1-bedroom, 2-bathroom in general. Usually you really only get them in this type of industrial buildings that were reconverted. I love this unit because it's a corner. It has great natural light. We do love exposed brick. We do love exposed wood beams. These ones were painted white, which I find really interesting. And overall, from what I can tell from the photos, a move-in ready condition. It does come with a parking space that's exterior as well. Building has an outdoor space that's shared on a rooftop and even a tiny little gym. For this price point, for this location, I think it's at least worth checking out. I don't see the floor plan, so it could have a really funky layout, but you don't know until you get in and check it out. I think it's still a good one to put on your radar. For the next one, we're still on private network, but we are moving to Lincoln Park. Now, I don't have to tell you that Lincoln Park is a prime location, right? This one is especially desirable because you are right on the corner of Sheffield and Webster, just a couple blocks of Oz Park, just a block north of Armitage Brown Line. So it's the heart of Lincoln Park, if you must. I picked this one because it's a vintage condo that's been completely renovated, and I personally have a soft spot for those. You are facing Sheffield with these gorgeous bay windows, original fireplace, and they did a great job of preserving original fixtures as much as possible. Like, these built-ins are great, but with that, your kitchen is completely renovated. Your bathroom is completely renovated. You have a unit laundry. You have your outdoor space. Just a lot of things that a buyer is looking for. And then also for $520 that it's currently listed for, you're getting 2 bedrooms and a den. It's currently separated by a wall from the living room. You could take it down, make it more of an open space. You could keep it the way they have it now. I think it's a good value. I don't think it will last long, even on private network. The one thing to point out is that the unit does not come with parking, so you either have to street park or find a parking spot for rent. But overall, in Lincoln Park, you're so commutable to so many places. People choose not to have a car, and you are surrounded by more single families and smaller buildings rather than high rises, so it could be not that big of a deal to most people. Now let's move on to the life market. We are right on the edge of Logan Square and Humboldt Park at 1638 North Troy, just a block south of 606, just a block north of Humboldt Park. This is an up-and-coming area. A lot of people are shopping there. Developers love this area too because you can support new construction single-family home, but you can still get a fairly priced 2-flat or a single-family home too. I've actually toured this 2-flat with my buyer in the summer. We ended up offering on it, but lost multiple offer situation. And they had a buyer financing fall through, so they just got relisted. My buyer already ended up buying something else, but I still think this is a great deal. Why? Well, for $670, you get 2 lots. One of them has the 2-flat on it. It's a full brick, which is more desirable than A-frame because you have less upkeep and maintenance, and it just lasts longer. There are 2 units. They're both currently vacant. They're in a condition that you would expect them to be in this price point and in this area, but it is pretty clean. Obviously needs some updating, but they are large, they have good layouts, and there are things to do to them. The unit also has the 3rd illegal basement that you could utilize in many different ways. And the 2nd lot currently only has a garage on it, but it is zoned as RS3, which allows you to build a single-family home on it. A single-family home in this area will go anywhere between $1 million and 1.3, so you go figure. If you are looking for something like this, I think this is a great opportunity. Just whenever you're running numbers, be very careful because right now they have listed $2,700 taxes, which is not what you're going to have to pay because first of all, there are 2 lots. So if you build something on the 2nd one, it will get reassessed. Second of all, you will not have a senior freeze exemption, I'm guessing. So your taxes will be reassessed again. The next reassessment year in Chicago is 2025. If you want me to go over more about multi-units, how they're different in purchasing from single-family homes and condos, and what are legal 2-flats and all of that other good stuff, I would be happy to make a whole episode about it because it's a really deep topic and there's so many people looking to invest and grow their wealth, and this is one of the main opportunities in Chicago. For the last listing of the day, I'd like to go back to the private market and show you this unique condo in Lakeview. It's at 3314 Lakeshore Drive. It's a combined unit and it's a 3-bed, 3-bath, right about 2,800 square feet. HOAs are about 2,200, which I know sounds like a lot, but for the size and location, it's actually in line with the other units in the area. The listing price of $759 includes the parking space as well. Now, the reason I chose this is mainly because of the layout. It has this unique 2-level layout. You have an oval living room facing lakeshore. You're on the 3rd floor, so you are right at the eye level with all the treetops, which is beautiful in the summer. There's also a lot of place to display the artwork if you have that. Your 2nd level has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and you're in the laundry. Everything is in very updated shape, so all you have to do is just move in. And the only negative I can really tell for is the kitchen. This is the only photo of the kitchen that I could find, and I think it's because it's just really small. I don't know if this wall is load bearing. It's hard to tell from the photo, but it may be worth exploring if you're looking for a really unique space with a really unique view, because you can't find a space like this very often. This is it for today. Thank you for watching me again. I hope to bring you more and more interesting listings after the holidays and in the new year. And if you'd like to see something featured specifically, or if you have any questions, feel free to comment below or reach out to me directly.